welcome to Wine and Wellness Wednesday. I am Lindsay Brantley, the founder of Camellia Alise and the Camellia Alise Academy, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today. So today is actually a first. This is the first time that we are broadcasting live on 3 different streams. So if I'm like looking all over the place, it's because I got YouTube going, I got Facebook going, and I got Instagram going, because you guys have been asking for this live content. Okay, so today's topic is a little controversial, so I hope y'all got y'all's wine. All right, so happy Wine and Wellness Wednesday. Toast to you guys. So one of the topics that I get asked about all the time is when to use laser lipo, when not to use laser lipo. So I just want to break down a couple. I'm not going to go through all of the contraindications or anything like that. I'm not doing that. What I'm going to go over today is when a couple of things should be done as alternative to laser lipo, okay? And then let me also talk about this before I even get into when to use it and when not to use it. When I say laser lipo, I am not referring to the lipo pads. Well, I'm not talking about my chest, but the pads that you guys like put across the stomach and you strap them on. We get asked all the time, do we sell the 6-in-1 machine? Do we sell the machine with laser lipo pads? We do not. Now I go in depth in class on why we do not use the laser lipo pads, but at the end of the day, I've done over 2 years of case studies, and what we found is that the 5-in-1 cavitation machine and the capabilities that come with the 5-in-1 machine allows our clients to achieve really, really good results without the pads. So I'm not going to go into details about why I don't use the pads, but I just wanted to clarify that when I say laser lipo, I am talking about the cavitation machine, which is the primary handles, a cavitation handle, a vacuum handle, and then radio frequency skin tightening handle. So when I say laser lipo, that's what I mean, okay? So that's the first thing. So the second thing is, today's topic is do not use laser lipo and when not to use it. The first and most important thing that I'm going to tell you guys is if you have a client that has had liposuction, traditional liposuction, I don't care if it was a tummy tuck, I don't care if it was a BBL, or they've had traditional liposuction, I don't care if you got your gallbladder removed, whatever. They should not be getting cavitation services for 3 months. 3 months, 90 days. Those first 90 days, your clients should probably be getting manual lymphatic drainage massages by a licensed massage therapist. Those of you who want post-op care experience and you want to offer post-op care, if you are not a licensed massage therapist, you should not be doing post-op massages, okay? You have to go to massage school, become a licensed massage therapist, and then do post-op. I don't teach post-op. I'm a medical aesthetics practitioner. I'm not a massage therapist. I hire and employ massage therapists, and the people who come to me and they say, oh, I really want to do a post-op massage class. I have some great referrals, but they too are licensed massage therapists. Do not go out there trying to tell people that you're going to give lymphatic massages after a surgery, guys. There are people like bleeding. There is chance of infection. If you do not know what you are doing, do not do massages on someone who just had surgery. Do not do cavitation services on someone who just had surgery. You need to wait 90 days. It is very, very important that you wait that healing period of time for a couple different reasons, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, the last person to touch the client takes on the liability, okay? So if you have a client who is 1 month post-op and you decide that you're going to give them cavitation services and something goes wrong, it might have been something that the doctor did and they didn't properly heal, but you were the last person to touch them, you're now liable. Let me just say that, okay? So you guys need to be very, very careful about what you are doing. And I do not do cavitation. I don't do laser lipo services. I don't do vacuum, skin tight. I don't do anything on a client who has not had surgery at least 90 days. If you haven't waited 90 days, I'm not touching you. Okay, so that's the first and most important time that you do not use laser lipo services. If you have a client that's like, oh, I had surgery, I had a BBL last month, I can't touch you. You need to come back to me in 60 days. Okay, so that's extremely important, guys. So please keep that in mind. Another time when you do not use laser lipo, and I'm specifically now talking about cavitation, is on the face. Okay, we don't do cavitation on the face. We do radio frequency on the face. We can do some skin tightening services, but I do not do cavitation on someone's face. You can take out, first of all, too much fat and have this person with sunken in cheeks, first of all. Secondly, the face is too bony. Okay, this area, like this is skull, this is bone. Okay, it's too bony. Do not do cavitation services on people's faces. I see people doing this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of your turkey neck. Guess what? I can get rid of your turkey neck with radio frequency and not attack fat in your face up against your bone. Do not do cavitation services on people's faces. I don't do it. It's not safe. You can't guarantee even results. And our brains are made up of 85% fat. So do you want to do something so close that it may start attacking natural fat cells? Not going to do it. Not a good idea. Okay. Another time I would not do cavitation or laser lipo services is on the damn breast. Y'all keep asking me about these breast lifts and all these different things. This is very sensitive tissue, guys. And if you do it wrong, you have people just drooping. And I mean, it's just, I don't mess with breast tissue. I do not do it. Most people want bigger breasts, not smaller. Why are you trying to attack someone's fat cells in their breast? There are too many glands, and there's too much connective tissue and other things in the breast area. I highly recommend that you guys avoid doing laser lipo and cavitation services on people's breasts. I don't do it. You can't guarantee that you don't accidentally take out more fat on the right side than the left and have this person drooping. It's just not safe. So, sorry about that. So I don't recommend doing it on the face or the breast. Okay, so let me just say that. And then like I said, in class, we go over other specific areas, but don't use laser lipo on people's breasts. Just don't do it, okay? Another time, I teach about, at this point, I think I'm up to 10 different courses, right? And we teach alternative therapies for certain areas and certain things, right? Oh, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got a bunch of y'all here on 3 different platforms, but someone said, I love your videos. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna keep putting the info out there. I'm very passionate about today's topic in case y'all didn't know. But another time not to use laser lipo services is definitely do not use it if somebody has like a pacemaker, electrical devices, any kind of metal inside their body, and you're trying to do services in areas that are very, very dangerous. Keep in mind, a cavitation laser lipo machine is delivering energy to the body in order to get rid of fat cells. The last thing that you want to do is put a whole bunch of energy on someone and short out their damn pacemaker. Why would you want to do that? So any kind of electrical device, if my client has an electrical device, they're not getting cavitation or laser lipo services. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do possibly wood therapy or G5. It depends on what the client is trying to achieve. But my laser lipo machine is not touching someone who has an electrical device. Not happening. And you guys need to be very, very careful with that as well. And my students know, I tell them this is not something we do. And believe me, after I teach you, if I'm on your page and you out here doing some crazy stuff, you out here talking about I'm cavitating somebody's breast, I will call you out. Let me just say that. Guys, we train very thoroughly. We give you the right information. We give you the tools, and we expect that you guys are going to make sure and keep your clients safe and do things the right way. So I'm watching y'all. I'm watching y'all. Some of y'all, let me just say, I freaking love my students. I see y'all out here killing it, y'all. My students are amazing. And they know that I literally had a student today who took my class almost 3 years ago. reached out to me asking questions, you know that 3 years later, if you need something, I'm here. So I love my students, but I hate certain things that I see online. So I feel like I need to address them. But pacemakers, electrical devices, stuff like that, are y'all out here trying to kill people? You know how much pacemakers cost? If you short out someone's electrical device, you're going to be in big trouble. So do not do it, okay? Another thing, let me just say this. Don't use laser lipo strictly for weight loss. Okay, I hope that y'all understand what I'm saying. But if I have a client that's coming to me about she's trying to lose 10 pounds, laser lipo, it may help you. It's for inch loss. You don't go to a liposuction doctor, okay, I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. You go to a liposuction doctor because you want a flatter tummy. You want, flatter thighs. Though these services, that specific service is made for inch loss, tightening the skin, making that waist more definable. It's not for weight loss. When clients come to me for weight loss services, I do other things. I do things like, body wraps and infrared services that actually help them to lose weight. Okay, now you can do things in conjunction with it, but if you're doing laser lipo and your client has an expectation that they're gonna lose 5 and 10 pounds, your clients are going to be upset with you later. It's about this didn't work, because that's not what these services are for. Laser lipo services, I'll repeat it again, laser lipo services are made to help your client lose inches. It's not to help them lose weight. So like I said, you don't go to a liposuction doctor's mom trying to lose 10 pounds. That's not his job. A liposuction doctor is there to sculpt you and help you look better, lose inches in specific areas, not lose weight. So keep that in mind, okay? Another time that you guys should not use laser lipo. Do not use laser lipo. I started off this by saying if a client has had a traditional BBL, traditional lipo, tummy tuck, if they've had regular surgeries of any kind, you're gonna wait 90 days. But if your client is still experiencing post-op pain, cavitation services are not for that client, because what you're gonna do is put an extremely high, vacuum on them, or something that's actually gonna hurt them more. If your client is still experiencing post-op pain or post-op complications, don't touch them. I would say wait until the pain has subsided. They need to go back to their doctor, because if you are 4 months post-op and you're still having pain, something is wrong. So don't use lipo. And I'll tell you that with my post-op clients, if they're still experiencing pain of any kind, I'm probably not going to do anything until we figure out where that pain is coming from first, okay? But I'm definitely not going to be like, oh, yeah, let me do this cavitation and help you lose some more fat in that area, but you're still in pain. That doesn't make any sense. So don't do that, okay? That's very important. And then, like I said, I kind of addressed for you guys the laser lipo pads, but I wouldn't use the laser lipo pads just like I wouldn't use anything else on a client who's post-op. If you guys have questions for me about specific things like when to use laser lipo, of course we address all those in class, but people ask me a lot of times, okay, well, when do I use wood therapy? When do I use body wraps? And of course, that's something that we kind of go over in class, but I really just wanted to address the 3 main times you would not use laser lipo. And I'm gonna go over one more time, and then I'm gonna let you guys go on about your evening. But the 3 most important times, if a client has had traditional surgery and it has been less than 90 days, do not use laser lipo or cavitation services on them. That's 1. 2 is on the face. Do not use cavitation services on the face. Like I said, we can use skin tightening under certain conditions. Go over those in class. But if a client is trying to, like, most people wouldn't want to lose fat in their face. But anyway, even for this area, like I said, the turkey neck area, we do not use cavitation. We use alternatives. We'll do skin tightening. Do not do that on the face. And then the third that I want to talk to you guys about was the breast. Do not use laser lipo services on the breast, okay? So I hope that this was some helpful information for you guys, because like I said, I really wanted to make sure and bring this out because I get so many questions about these specific things, and it's very important that you guys know there are certain times when you do want to use laser lipo services and certain times when you do not. Like I said, I talked about the face, the breast, and the post-op, but the fourth would definitely be pacemakers, okay? If a client has a pacemaker or electrical device of any kind, do not touch them with your laser lipo machine at all. So I don't see any specific questions up right now, so I guess I'll go ahead and wrap everything up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh my God, I got you guys tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram today. So I'm excited to have all of you guys. I am going to start doing a little bit more live content on YouTube. Typically, we do wine and wellness on Facebook and Instagram, and then we post it to YouTube later. My YouTube people are like, hey, what about us? We don't want to wait till Saturday to see Wednesday's information. So I'm going to keep it coming. Guys, definitely private message us and let us know if y'all have specific topics that you want me to discuss. Let me see. Someone says, hello, have you made videos on home businesses? Clarify that for me. What do you mean? On how to start your business at home? I haven't made any specific videos on that topic. Do you have tips on home businesses? Let me just say this. It doesn't matter if your business is at home or if you are in a space. You want to kind of conduct things the same way. You want to put out your content the same way. The difference is safety, right? Because if people are coming into your home, you want to make sure that they're safe. And I know in the state of Texas, I do counsel all of my clients and all of my students on what they need to do to open a home-based business, because in the state of Texas, you can't just be like, oh, in my bedroom, I'm going to set up a cavitation machine. It has to be a separate room, separate entrance. Clients have to have access to a bathroom. So there are certain things you have to do when it comes to being home-based. So I will definitely have a separate room. Okay, all right, yes, I would have a separate room. Okay, so you're definitely on the right track when it comes to home-based businesses. But I would not treat my business any differently if it was in my home versus if it was in an office space, because you need to build that clientele the exact same way. The difference is just, like I said, the safety aspect. Even mobile, I talk to my girls a lot about, okay, if you're going to be mobile, the consistency on the photos, where you do everything. So there's not very many differences, but there are a few. So, yeah, Mira, definitely it's doable to start in your home, for sure. And we do have instructors in the California area and Las Vegas area. So we can advise you guys on home-based businesses. And of course, we do classes in the West Coast. So if you're interested in the classes or even in the marketing aspects of West Coast, please DM us and we can get that information to you. Before I disconnect, I got one more question. Hold on, y'all know I can't see. I got 3 different cameras. One is far away. So it says, thank you for these points. Unfortunately, I see some people on the alumni group. Okay. So I need to go in and check on some people who are doing services on breasts, is what I'm being told. All right. So we will definitely get to that. You should never, like I said, you should not be using your cavitation machine on breast at all. And if you are, that's a problem. So definitely don't do that. And we'll talk a little bit more about some more business aspects in the next week or two. If you guys have any specific questions that you want us to address, feel free to private message us, and we'll start getting some of those topics up there. Next week, I'll be back to talk to you guys a little bit more about some business aspects, and we'll just go from there. I'm out here jamming y'all with my glass of wine to Daily and Jill Scott's Until the Pain Is Gone. So y'all enjoy this outro, and I will see you guys next week. You made it through hump day, only 2 days left in the week, so y'all enjoy, okay? Talk to you again next week. Bye.